Hey guys, it's Brian. Welcome to Financial Fitness. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Titan investment platform, also known as Titanvest, and their 3 investment strategies. And we're starting right now. Full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video. These are a mix of my opinions and indirect experiences with Titanvest, along with details that are available and easily accessible on the Titanvest website. Although it would be great if they could sponsor me one day. I'll be talking about Titanvest in this video, but they now go by the name Titan. I think this is in line with how I invest currently and my risk tolerance, except that with Titan, it will be actively managed on its own after completing a risk assessment with no other input from the investor after depositing money to invest. They are trying to bring hedge fund style investing to an average investor, which is widely unavailable typically given high minimum deposit requirements and high fees. They are charging a 1% annual fee on the money that is being invested if your portfolio is over $10,000 or $5 per month if your portfolio is less than $10,000. Across all their strategies, they have a customized hedge depending on your individual risk tolerance to actively manage risk. They also have a low minimum to start investing, which is $100 for taxable accounts and $500 for retirement accounts as of 2021. If you need to withdraw money out of your account for any reason, they can get it to you within 2 to 4 business days, since they also do not lock up your money and make it illiquid. They also offer an incentive as long as your account is funded to refer friends to Titan. For each friend you invite, they discount 0.25% or 25 basis points off for both you and your friend's lifetime management fees as long as they deposit money to invest. Which means if you invite 4 friends, you get your investments managed for free. This is the current 2021 referral program, which is subject to change in the future. Titan is currently only available to US citizens or green card holders and is not yet available worldwide. I'm going to review all 3 of their investment strategies in this video. Titan recently created a new strategy called Offshore, which is now available to their investors. I'm making this update video to review their strategies in one video, even though I went over the first 2 strategies in my initial robo-advisor review video. If you haven't watched my first robo-advisor video to get a better idea of some other robo-advisor options that are available, please check that out as well, where I compare some of Titan's competitors and their respective features. I'll link that video as a pinned comment and at the end of the video. Their flagship strategy is unique in that they invest your money into 15 to 25 US large cap stocks, each with a market capitalization over $10 billion. They try to focus on outperforming the S&P 500 within a 3 to 5 year time horizon. Even when comparing their performance to other investment advisors, Titan outperformed their more well-known competition by a lot. As an additional bonus, the platform provides the investor some research, if they choose to read it, to learn about how the stocks in their portfolio are being picked. Based on their investment strategy, it seems more focused and slightly more risky than a typical robo-advisor. Their active management style, combined with only investing in roughly 15 to 25 stocks at a time, lends itself to not being quite as diversified as others that may include index investing, fixed income, or other asset classes like real estate. But in my opinion, as an aggressive investor, I don't really like to diversify myself out of gains, which is what happens sometimes by bringing the level of risk tolerance down in other investment platforms and strategies. You're mitigating the amount of potential swings in portfolio value or losses by diversifying within one strategy, like their flagship strategy. Even though it may only have about 20 stocks, in order to offer diversification, they have since created Titan Opportunities and more recently Titan Offshore, to offer investors different types of stocks beyond just large cap stocks. I recommended Titan to my friend, and he's been doing well since 2018, even in spite of what happened to the stock market at the end of 2018 and during the massive sell-off in March of 2020. His portfolio was down less than the indexes for most of 2020 and matched the indexes or beat them during the recovery. Here is the relative performance he had since he started investing in Titanvest up until August 12, 2020. Keep in mind, past performance may not predict future performance for any of the investment strategies in this video or any investment strategy in general, but it does show how effective their investment strategy is given that specific time frame. You can see here that the Titan flagship strategy outperformed 2 other robo-advisors along with the S&P 500. They have slowly been adding different strategies within their platform to allow investors additional options to further diversify their portfolio. Similar to the Flagship strategy, they had launched Titan Opportunities as their second strategy, which covers 15 to 25 US mid-cap and small-cap stocks. Here is the performance of the Opportunities strategy since inception. Titan Opportunities tries to focus on outperforming the Russell 2000 within a 3 to 5 year time horizon with 15 to 25 stocks, except with each company being under 10 billion in market capitalization. So the first thing to know about the Titan Offshore strategy is that you can invest in it until you have at least 10,000 deposited and invested in any of the Titan strategies. It seems like Titan suggests to deposit additional money in order to invest within their offshore strategy specifically, instead of shuffling and reallocating money between the strategies to avoid tax consequences. The other option is to have 2 successful referrals within the Titan app if you don't have 10,000 deposited. Here are the key points of Titan Offshore. The Titan Offshore strategy aims for 15% or higher annualized returns with lower correlation to US stocks. The strategy is composed of 15 to 25 ADRs. ADRs are American Depository Receipts, which allow a foreign company's shares to trade in the US financial markets. Titan has its proprietary method for weighting different companies within the strategy. Each of the companies selected for the strategy will have an approximate market capitalization of $160 billion. So basically large international-based companies. The international markets are both emerging markets and developed markets such as Asia, Latin America, and Europe. Titan is staying in line with their time horizon based on their 2 other strategies and keeping this one within a 3 to 5 year time frame as well. Just like how they have their own method for how to weight this strategy for risk and returns, it sounds like they also have their own risk and quantitative analysis to determine which companies might be undervalued and have a long runway for growth potential through things like competitive advantages or percentage of market share. The fees are the same and in line with the other 2 strategies at 1% or $5 per month, depending on if you have greater than 10,000 or less than $10,000 respectively among the Titan strategies you choose. By having international exposure of holdings as part of your portfolio, it may lower overall risk and increase returns within your portfolio. Titan does recommend having no more than 10 to 20% of your money in the offshore strategy, depending on your risk tolerance, so it should be the smallest portion between the 3 strategies. Opportunities should also be around 10 to 20% of your money, and the largest portion should be within the Titan Flagship strategy with around 60 to 80% of your money. Here are some highlights for a couple picks from the offshore strategy that Titan has decided to share. These are the details for Louis Vuitton. You can see that this is likely an extremely short version of their research that shows some highlights for any company they research, along with their thesis for what the company does and any competitive advantages. This is part of their fundamental research for each of the companies within their investable universe of companies to choose from. There are a couple other slides for details on several other companies like Tencent to preview some of the picks within this new offshore strategy. These are included within their Titan Offshore overview deck, which can be found on their website, Titanvest.com. I think Titan offers a great investment platform with multiple investment strategies that allows you to be hands-off with your investments with the potential for achieving above average returns, at least historically speaking. This could work for both new investors and even experienced investors that may just not have the time to manage their investments themselves and are looking for something similar to a robo-advisor. Titan also provides the investor research if you want to learn about how and why the stocks within their strategies are picked for your portfolio. The annual fee is slightly higher compared to other robo-advisors, but I think they provide more value with all their research and strategies for actively investing your money than other robo-advisors do. They also have a low minimum deposit to open an account, which should encourage more beginners to start investing. They also offer automatic deposits to encourage saving regularly to invest. There will also be a customized hedge depending on your individual risk tolerance to actively manage risk. Please do your own research before you start investing with any investment platform or robo-advisor. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and found it insightful. Click the like button if you did, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you can see when I post videos next, Feel free to leave comments, questions, and any topics you might want to hear about in future videos to get on track to being financially fit. See you in the next video.